on grinding. That's what this kind
What's
of
up,
game is
chat?
like.
Fish.
The Chicago Bulls, the Dallas Mavericks, or the Houston Rockets?
Here's a hint. It was the 1994-95 season.
And if you guessed Hakeem Olajuwon's Houston Rockets, enjoy the VC and stick around. We have more VC up for grabs throughout the episode with all 2K TV interactive questions presented by Hotels.com.
What drives you to keep competing and keep winning?
Basically, I'm just a really competitive person. This all started because I was playing professional basketball overseas.
New coaching cards are arriving now in My Team to boost your team's performance.
13 WNBA Pink Diamond Coach Cards are here, and you can pick one from an option pack after completing a WNBA-inspired challenge group.
Then stay tuned to NBA 2K My Team on social media for locker codes to pick up more coaches from that option pack.
Asia Wilson, Brianna Jones, Caitlin Clark, and a whole lot more can give your My Team significant advantage.
Make sure you add a WNBA coach to your team so you can be the best in My Team.
Today, we're joined by a very special guest who is holding it down in King of the Court in My Team. E-Bands, welcome to 2K TV.
Hey, I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you all?
We're doing well.
We're doing well. I'd rather be talking to you in an interview than seeing you on the court because I've been looking up some of your stats. You've been winning a lot. Not 1 week in a row, not 2 weeks in a row, not 3 weeks in a row, but you've won upward of 10 or more weeks in a row, dominating the King of the Court competition. So I have to ask, how are you doing this, and what's the game plan going into these matchups?
Yeah, it all starts in the beginning of the year. All starts with repetition. I found some friends who were on the same skill level, and we pretty much played each other all day. Not even in terms of just trying to get better, but just because we thought it was fun. We had fun playing each other, talking trash to each other or whatnot. And as that goes, you're playing some of the best players in the world. Every day they're your friends. So then you go online, you have ultimate confidence. You're matching somebody online. Because the King of the Court, you have to win by 30, really pretty much every game to win. So you have confidence to be a player by 30 once you're playing some of the best players in the world.
Are there any specific player cards that helped carry the workload when you were winning?
Yeah, so right now, my lineup is the best it's ever been. Right now, it's Dark Matter, Magic Johnson at the point guard, Invincible Kevin Durant at the 2, Invincible Giannis at the 3, because I got lucky enough to pull him. Then I got 100 raw Shaq at the 4, and then Dark Matter Dikembe at the 5. But the 3 players that stood out to me throughout the year is Wemby. First of all, his pink diamond, his opal, he probably has 15 rings alone. Secondly, Dr. J, his pink diamond, he was big for me in the beginning of the year. He had 10 rings. Same with Michael Beasley. His pink diamond was big for me, and I currently have his Dark Matter off the bench now.
I like the mixture of cards. What upgrades or takeovers do you like to utilize, or badges, for example? What are some of the things that really help you find success out there when utilizing these cards?
I figured this out midway through the year when the 100 raw Michael Jordan came out. I debuted him in the King of the Court, and I put Blur. It's called Flash. The takeover is called Flash. We call it Blur. And then he had takeover almost every game. As soon as you get takeover, if you run into your opponent's hip, it's an automatic blow by every time. So 5 out isn't as big this year, but for that King of the Court, I was 5 out in almost every game. And Michael Jordan was having 40 every game. Yeah, that was the biggest takeover that I used all year. I also used Satellite as well. I put that on my Kevin Durant because when you get takeover.
Let's wait and see what's wrong. Why do you tell him what's wrong? Wait for this. Oh my God!
Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. They're going with Booker and Allen on the wings. Then it's Durant. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Koloko in at the center. Timberwolves passing it around. Randall a screen on Allen. 4 on the shot clock. Kept alive. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You know, one thing you have to admire about Randall is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
And through this early portion, Greg, of the season, we've had our fair share of surprises.
Yeah, it's fun to see the preseason predictions go up in flames, right? Every year it feels like we have at least one team that overachieves and shocks us all.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. No good on the second free throw.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead, but look, he tied things up.
Shoots from the elbow. Durant, good. Durant's got 6. For Minnesota, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. DiVincenzo kicks to Gobert. Pass to Edwards. And it's sent back by Allen. And now Durant running the floor, galloping all by himself.
Running the floor, Durant pushes himself to get ahead of the defense.
Timberwolves trail by 4. And here is DiVincenzo. Against the Lakers, he was really on his game. Booker up top, defended by DiVincenzo. Booker, no good. So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to the Nuggets.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around you.
Back to Booker. Pass to Koloko. Outside, Joseph. Gillingham with the rebound.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Inside. Randall kicks to Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Clock at 6. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep. You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Now here's Randall. He had 16 points in the win against the Lakers. And the basket is good. And now a 4-point Minnesota lead.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
Booker outside. Back to Durant, and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Looking now at the numbers for Gobert. He's one of the standouts over the last month. He's getting around 8 points a game, 13 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
Yeah, we talk so much about players getting hot offensively. Well, he's in that same type of groove defensively right now. He is a beast on that end of the floor.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Booker looking around. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there. Outside, Edwards. Pass to Gobert.
Now here's Randall. They shoot again, and Gobert with the lay-in.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, G.A.?
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. Now, I brought up Devin Booker's name, and he winced a little. He said, can I tell you something? I'm worried about Booker. I'm ready to double up on him and fight the good fight, but if he gets hot, we're in trouble. So, I guess it's hope for the best and prepare for the worst. Guys?
Thank you, David. Minnesota making some changes. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Jerome comes in for Edwards. And Rollins subbed in for Dillingham. To end the run and finish off by Nurkic.
It's the sheer size of Nurkic. It's his girth. It is so tough to contend with.
Here's Jerome. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Lakers. At the elbow, Randall. And rebounded by McDaniels.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Booker the pass to Nurkic. Here's Beal. Floats one. Nurkic kicks to McDaniels. And here's Booker from the arc. Cans it from downtown. Booker's got his third basket of the night right there.
A reliable three-point sniper. I like seeing Booker connect from downtown.
Here's Jerome. Plays it up and banks it in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Beal with it. He's coming off a 22-point game against Denver. Pass to Booker. Gets himself open and drills it. Booker's got 10 points in the game.
Crafty play by Booker inside, navigating to a point-blank look at the basket.
Here's Rollins. 11 points for him in that last game against the Lakers. Here's Randall. And rebounded by McDaniels.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
That gives them the lead. He's got 12.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Pass to Reed. Randall against McDaniel. Randall down low. He has 5. Reed the pass to Jerome. Off target with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Beal. That's tipped. Tries again. 1:27 left here in the opening quarter. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Booker outside. Now here's Beal. Defense right on him. Misses the layup.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses. He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Grayson Allen. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Robert Covington comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Ty Jerome. Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against the Lakers in L.A. Rollins the pass to Anderson. Reed with the screen on Beal. DiVincenzo. Iguodala grabs the rebound. The Suns trailing. KD dishes to Rubio. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Donnie's checked in for Phoenix. McDaniels kicks to Dunn. Outside, KD. Offline with his three. Rollins against Rubio. DiVincenzo passes to Reed. Misses the baby hook. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Timberwolves lead by 1. From Target Center, back in a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
Here's Rollins. Scoreless thus far. We've got Naz Reid. Rollins is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Covington in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
And that one falls for Reed. Both free throws good from Reed.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
McDaniels, a screen on Rollins. Pass to Beal. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
Here's Beal, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. O'Neal wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And it's Beal in the corner. Outside Durant from outside the arc. Misses the mark. His third miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. DiVincenzo passes to Rollins. DiVincenzo against Beal. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got 7 points.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. And Phoenix has possession following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Anderson against KD. Good D by Anderson. Timberwolves leading by 3. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's DiVincenzo. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Minnesota, off to a great start this season, currently in second. And checking out Phoenix, right now, quite a ways down below.
And I think for the Timberwolves, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Here's KD. Offline from the high post.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Rollins the pass to Reed. Anderson against O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Picked by Reed. The shot by Rollins, no good. Suns trail by 3. Nice move. In close, Durant gets the bucket.
How many guys his size can pull up off the dribble and move like that? Durant is the real unicorn.
Reed with a screen on KD. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Rubio. To the paint. Wants to get it to KD and does.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to talk to his guys. Tate, he's checked in for Minnesota. Chandler comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And for the Suns, Coloco's checked in. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Ricky Rubio. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Rollins. He has yet to score. Pass to Tate. Second chance effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
He misses the free throw. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Robert Covington. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Chandler. And he sinks the second. The Suns have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Joseph finds McDaniel. Joseph with a screen on Reed. Poked away. It's stolen by Tate. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Rollins with the bucket. Rollins got his first basket.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now, here's McDaniel. Pass to KD. Outside, Joseph. 6 on the shot clock. For the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Offensive rebound. Reed. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done. Reed's got 4 points this quarter. Suns trail by 4. Outside, Beal. McDaniels kicks to KD. From outside, off the mark. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Tate, no good. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Beal taking his time here. The tray makes that one after missing his first 6 shot attempts. 1 for 7 and hungry for more.
Defensively, you can't afford to give Beal any space in that 2-man game.
Edwards passes to Gobert. It's rebounded by Koloko. Phoenix has gotten half their shots from 3-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Minnesota making some changes. Randall comes in for Tate. And Dillingham subbed in for Rollins. Phoenix also making some changes. Allen's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Devin Booker in for Bradley Beal. Pass to Gobert. Down low. Here's Dillingham. Gobert with a screen for Dillingham. They get it again, and there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Now Dillingham. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Lakers.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Phoenix. On Tuesday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz. Then on Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis and going up against the Grizzlies.
And for the matchup with the Grizzlies, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
That free throw good from Randall. And the Suns making a change here. McDaniels checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Suns have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Great positioning on the putback. And the Suns lead by 2.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Back to Reed. Randall outside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The three-pointer off the mark.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Now here's Allen. He's coming off a 22-point game against Denver.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. It's a close game here in Minnesota. They came away with the victory in the last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
But what a gutsy win. To struggle in the offensive end that much and still win the game, that says something about the character of the team. Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
And here's Edwards from the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards got his 3rd bucket of the night. The Suns have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Joseph sets a screen for Durant. And again, it's the Suns missing.
The one thing he and his coach have in common, they'll both have nightmares about this quarter. Yikes.
Pass to Dillingham. Reed in the post. McDaniels defending. And good that time. Reed's got 6 points.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
Allen inside the three-point line. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 13 with that last one.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Now here's Allen. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Pass to Joseph. Fires from deep. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Edwards. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game. Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Now Dillingham following Durant's three-point attempt. Pass to Gobert. Randall outside. There's the three. Drills the three-pointer. Now it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
And helping the team space the floor there. Randall with so much more confidence now from the outside.
Outside, KD to the middle. Looking for Allen and gets it there. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg. Everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display. Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Randall passes to Gobert. And rebounded by McDaniels. McDaniels got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. KD on the wing. He's defended by Randall. Over Randall. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Durant's got 16 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Edwards dishes to Randall. Another miss by Minnesota.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Back to Joseph. Pass to KD. Here's the screen. Oh, the silky smooth 3 from KD.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And the shot is good. He's got 13.
And this is how Randall likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
They don't buy it into I do.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Phoenix ahead. They lead by a bucket. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Mike. Stout effort defensively in the first half. What did you do to limit them?
I just think our activity on the ball, we got to try and keep it in front of us. Our bigs did a good job, I think, being big in the paint, making things tough there. We got to finish it with the board.
Rebounds and possessions, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
In front of me. This ain't going to be in front of me. What are we waiting for?
Thanks for tuning in. The story tonight with the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're in a close game.
I like their approach on the boards. Get in there, establish position. Aggressively go after the ball, Ernie.
If they come out on top tonight, Shaq, that's how they're going to do it. By being more active and more physical than the other team.
What are we waiting for? Who actually
and let's
did you
move
want?
on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season.
The young guys are playing well, but it's the long season. There's something called the rookie wall.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see which players hit that wall and which ones knock it over.
Won't you go in there with them?
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Who said I did? Fuck, man. Fuck, man. Who said I did?
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for
What
anything,
you going in with
and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Fuck, man.
Timberwolves trail. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. The forwards, Allen and Durant. Devin Booker out there, Corey Joseph. And it's Koloko in at the center position. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Free throw good, Edwards.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
And Edwards drops them both. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball, too. It's a team game. I know that. Kevin, I know it, too. So I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Allen outside. Joseph with a screen on Edwards. Allen shot is off. Minnesota in the lead. So the wing on the left. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. Gobert double teamed. Just 5 on the clock. Randall from outside. It's rebounded by Booker. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
Oh my God!
Koloko gets it to go. Koloko's got it all tied up now for the Suns. And so it's Minnesota with it. Randall outside. Pass to Edwards. Oh, Edwards!
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
The Suns have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Booker outside. Drills it from outside. Booker's got 15 points. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
KD against Randall.
Don't, man.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's covered closely. Good D by Booker. Joseph looking around. Pass to Booker. Shoots over DiVincenzo. No good from Booker. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Back to Randall.
Wait for this. Wait for this. Wait for this.
Over Durant.
Wait for this.
Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Okay, well, I like his aggressiveness. Like the defense was waiting on him that time.
Good on the bucket.
Just maybe the best forward of all time by maybe how he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
I don't want to hear that. I told this one. That is good. No, it's fine. Wait for this. See what I'm saying? Grown man take break every 5 minutes. Yeah, everything over there, he need a break every 5 minutes. Grown ass man. Worry about me in a video game. He need a break. Grown ass man. And wait for this. Grown ass man. To talk to another grown ass man. Then talk to me. Wait for this shit. See? Here you go. Here you go. 2 grown ass men. We know to do it in the world. Wait for this shit.
Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. The Suns in second.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to Dillingham. Back to Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
Allen outside. Pass to KD. Over Randall. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Allen. KD's got 4 this quarter. Timberwolves trail by 3. Randall kicks to Gobert. Bobbed up there for Edwards up high.
The stunning athletic ability of Edwards going up high for that alley-oop.
And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. A deep 3 from Durant. From beyond the arc and then some. Durant's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns. The Timberwolves have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Edwards looking it over. Gobert with a screen on Allen. For 3, Edwards bangs home the trifecta. Edwards got 22.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
KD passes to Joseph. Here's Koloko. They get it back. Durant. No good on the shot. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Pass to DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Dillingham with the bucket.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Outside, Joseph. Here's Koloko. Now Booker. 3-pointer. Dillingham with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Phoenix has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
Now here's Durant, following the miss by Julius Randle. Over Dillingham. KD's shot is good. KD's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Gobert. Edwards with it. Takes the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Koloko's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Phoenix shooting their first free throws here for the night. Free throw, good. Allen. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Minnesota. Rollins comes in for Dillingham. And Allen drops them both. For Minnesota, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. 3-pointer, Randall drops in the tray. Randall's got 16 points.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Joseph against Rollins, and Joseph kicks to KD. Booker outside. All alone. Gobert pulls it in.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Now here's Randall. Devin Booker missing his last shot. That one falls. Now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Yeah, an underrated ball handler. Randall can beat you off the dribble. He keeps pressure on the defense.
Durant for three. Rebound, Minnesota. Randall down low. Durant's there. Randall no good. Suns trail by 3. Outside, Joseph. Allen for 3. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randall's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Now here's Anderson. Still without a basket. To the inside. Here's Randall. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. Pass to Booker. From deep. Rollins grabs the board.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 9 points in the game so far. High arcing shot. It's rebounded by Koloko. Koloko's got 11 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Booker. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Calls the play and Booker executes to perfection.
Randall a screen on Allen. Here's Anderson. He sinks the 11-footer. So it's Phoenix now. They trail by 3. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So both teams changing it up here. And one of the trademarks of the many best point guards in the league, their ability to score in addition to distribute. So here now a look at the top scoring point guards this season. Devin Booker, number 1.
And you can't say enough about the value of a player like him. I mean, who can attack a defense in so many different ways from the point.
It's a trend in the NBA these days. Point guards whose number 1 job is to score the basketball, and he's the best of all right now.
Now here's Beal. He's got 5. For the tie, Julius Randle with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Floats one up. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Suns trail by 3. And Booker kicks to Joseph. O'Neal outside. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight. Crosses over. And it's Randall getting it to go. Now it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Beal. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Yep, it counts. Beal's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Agile move by Beal to beat that inside contact.
Anderson with the screen for Randall. 1:27 left in the 3rd. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Here's Booker. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Rollins. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Reed. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Booker outside. For the tie. And you know who? Devin Booker.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
Pass to Randall. There's 38 seconds left in the 3rd.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Nurkic checked in for Joseph. They've got the opportunity to get the lead back.
And they've been waiting for this chance all game long.
Reed against Nurkic. Nurkic a screen on Rollins for 3. Booker, a three-pointer is right on target. Booker's got 23.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Jerome. Inside. Here's Reed. Nurkic with the block. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Phoenix Suns. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll return shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Robert Covington. He's out there with Reed. Rollins is out there with Anderson. And it's Jerome in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Rollins. That one goes. Count it. Here's Rubio. Pass to KD. No good on the triple. Minnesota shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's Anderson. Rebound by the Suns. KD's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The drive by Beal. And KD the bucket on the assist from Beal. Durant's got 30.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Here's Rollins. Reed with a screen on Rubio. Here's Rollins. Rebound by Nurkic.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
KD looking around for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reeves got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Jerome. Six on the shot clock. Reed with a screen on Beal. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Reed misses. Suns leading by 3. Durant down low. Good D by Anderson. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Count that one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Nurkic setting the pick for Durant. And the Suns miss again.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Here's Jerome. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Beal up top. Nurkic setting the pick for Beal. And the 3 off target.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Pass to Anderson. To take the lead, and it's good on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Edwards has come in for Ty Jerome. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. Now, he's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Now, here's Joseph. Down low. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Reed with a screen for Anderson. Over Durant.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Phoenix has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. On baseline J. Durant, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Pass to Reed. Here's Edwards. And rebounded by McDaniels. McDaniels got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And the shot no good, a bit short. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Rollins. And here's Reed. He's covered by Joseph. Fades. Rebound by the Suns. McDaniels got rebound number 13 with that last one. Pass to Joseph. There's a screen. Here's Iguodaro. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Julius Randle comes in for Anderson. And Dillingham subbed in for Rollins. Here's KD. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Dillingham with it. Pass to Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Edwards drops them both.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Now here's Booker. Ring shot on the way. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
Here's Randle. Misses in close.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Durant kicks to Joseph. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. To the paint. Here's Dillingham. And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Here's Dillingham. DiVincenzo against Booker. DiVincenzo kicks to Randle. 4 on the clock. Gobert the screen. Randle with the bucket. Randle's got 9 points now in just the second half. Suns trail by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Koloko. Phoenix no good that time either. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. KD against Edwards. It's rebounded by Koloko. Koloko's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. DiVincenzo against Booker. Pass to Iguodaro. Left side Joseph. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
They've been hitting consistently from mid-range all game. It's been a big part of their offensive production in this one.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
He's off on the first. Grayson Allen's checked in for the Suns. No luck that time either.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
Edwards can't hit. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. It's a 5-point game. Joseph the pass to Durant. Allen the bounce pass. Booker. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's the kind of shot this offensive scheme is meant to produce.
Randall kicks to Gobert. Back to Randall. Outside Edwards. And a miss there on the triple. Suns trail by 3. For 3, Booker hits the three-point bomb. Booker's got 30.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Back to Randall. Pass to Dillingham. Timberwolves passing it around. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Now here's Allen. Booker the pass to Allen. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Allen's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And the Timberwolves with possession here. And here's Edwards. Randall a screen on Allen. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Koloko. Koloko's. Durant down low. He's defended by Randall.
Big-time players make big-time shots. Durant, he lives for these opportunities.
Outside Edwards. That's to Randall. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Durant. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
I ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Now here's Randall. Shot to stop the run. Allen with the rebound.
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around and get a better look.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Cannot convert on the second. That misses. Minnesota's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Edwards.
Such a gutsy player. Edwards wants to be the guy taking big shots.
A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert. Minnesota's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Randall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
And Randall's never been one to back down from physical play inside, and he's not going to start now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both free throws good from Randall.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Booker against DiVincenzo. Step back shot. No good from Booker. Minnesota shooting a meager 37% for the game. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Shoots over DiVincenzo. It falls.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Tillingham. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That narrows the gap to 1. Here's Joseph. Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
Hooker fires from way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire, quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Crucial possession with time ticking down.
Yeah, the opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
Here's Dillingham. Bullseye!
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the two-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Booker outside. Missed. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
Timeout called, the Suns. 3 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
Durant for 3. That shot missing.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Kevin. With Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where does your focus been in terms of approach?
Just taking what the defense gives me. I'm a lot more patient, let the game come to me. Don't really try to force things as much. Sometimes I get out of character, but just try my hardest to let the game come to me the most.
Well, you were a big part of the win tonight, Julius. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Julius Randle.
You might want to see it. Wait for this.
Shoot from half court, and who doesn't want to shoot from half court? So.
What drives you
It's Jones at power forward with Zubats at center. James Harden out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Dunn in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Here's Davidson. Just 5 on the clock. Plumlee a screen. Booker, the pass to Plumlee. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Zubats.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Three-pointer, Harden nails it from beyond the arc. Harden's got 21.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Dunn with a steal. Back to Simmons. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Pass to Booker. Here's Davidson. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 6. For 3. Ooh, Booker from range. Pure.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. 3-point lead. And 1:01 left in the third. Dunn outside. Zubats with a screen on Beal. Dunn's shot is good.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Suns trail by 6. On the wing, Durant. Pass to Davidson. Durant against Jones. 13 feet out. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Here's Simmons. Give him 8 points now. Harden can't hit. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Davidson passes to Beal. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Bradley Beal has those wide shoulders so he can get inside and draw that kind of contact.
He's gone 3 of 4 from the line.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Beal.
Well, everyone knows that Bradley Beal is going to produce, but he plays with such great effort at both ends. He doesn't just kick his feet up when he's on D.
And Beal drops them both.
Well, Bradley Beal has been one of the most consistent scorers in the game year after year. He is an offensive machine.
Now Bogdanovich. Lets a 3 fly. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's Los Angeles. They lead by a bucket. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
Keep attacking, all right? Ty, come on, be aggressive, all right? Let's move the ball, let's swing the ball, move body, drive and kick, all right?
Staying focused on the task at hand. Coach Lue urging his guys on.
Yeah, all about focus and how you execute. When this team is playing together, they're dangerous.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Mason Plumlee out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Dunn in at the 3. Now here's Booker. Pass to Davidson.
Awesome.
Back to Booker.
Yeah, I got it.
6 to shoot. There's the triple. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now Simmons. Back to Leonard. Over Plumlee. And the basket by Leonard. And now a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Here's Davidson. Simmons defending. Back to Booker.
Well, it's going over here, so I don't know what they're doing.
Rebounded by Dunn.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Doesn't go that time. Booker with the defensive effort. Here's Davidson. Pass to Booker. O'Neal with it. Booker, the pass to Davidson. Over Simmons. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Los Angeles leading by 6. Dunn attacking. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, this is the next step and evolution for Kawhi, showing great signs of improved playmaking.
Here's Davidson. It's stolen by Dunn. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And Simmons gets it to go. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle. The hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Here's Davidson. Pass to Dunn. 5 on the clock. Booker for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Leonard's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Booker. Pass to Davidson. Back to Booker. Here's Davidson. Booker, the pass to Davidson. Back to Booker. To snap the cold streak. Ooh, against inside resistance. Booker still good.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Here's Leonard. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's Booker on the wing, defended by Jones. Back to Booker. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Brent, last year, a frustrating end to the Clippers season. A first-round exit.
B.A., this feels like it's been on repeat, though, right? This is the 4th straight year that we've seen Kawhi be injured during the postseason, and he hasn't finished a series since the 2020 bubble days. L.A. needs some help to make a deep run, and their time feels like it's running short.
And he knocks down the first one.
They've definitely made free throws look easy here in the second half.
So for the Clippers, Zubac, he's checked in for Leonard. Norm Powell comes in for Dunn. And it's Harden in for Ben Simmons. Both free throws good from Booker.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Bogdanovich. For 3, Powell. The rebound by Devin Booker.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Looking to get it going. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Booker, the pass to Davidson. Back to Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot. Beal's shot is good.
Well, the team relies on him to score, and right now he's knocking them down.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. And Ty Lue has called a timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And Los Angeles making a change here. Dunn's checked in. O'Neal, he's checked in for Phoenix. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
As always, Allie, we thank you. No problems knocking that one down. And the Clippers lead by 8.
Now wasting no time to let that one rip.
It's Beal on the wing. Pass to Davidson. It's Beal on the wing. Here's Davidson. For three, Durant. Rebounded by Dunn.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Harden's shot is good.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
Suns trail by 10. Beal outside. Pass to Davidson. Durant with it. A strong finish from KD inside.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely... different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
And here's Dunn. Back to Harden. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J. Harden's got 26.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
It's Beal on the wing. Durant, the pass to Davidson. Beal surveying the D. Pass to Davidson. Takes the three. That doesn't go either for Durant.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Now here's Zubac. Shot from 12, and it's Harden. That time on the assist by Zubac. And he's got 28 now.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Here's Davidson. Back to Beal, to the paint. Richards, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for Los Angeles. Leonard comes in for Jones, and it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Dunn. And he can't hit the second. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
Dunn outside. Beal outside. Launches it. Knocks down the triple. Beal's got 17 points here in the second half.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And despite his injury history, Kawhi still has the ability to take over games, Brent.
Yeah, does it feel, B.A., that Kawhi sometimes is even more patient and more deliberate in the way he delivers in games? I think he's the type of talent that can slow himself and the game down at his will and still be a lockdown defender.
And he drops the first. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard. But, Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
You just think of how much of a difference Kawhi Leonard is for this team. When he's healthy, he is an absolute force.
So it's Los Angeles now. Harden scanning the floor. Fires the 3. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bogdanovic against Beal from 10 feet away. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Beal's got 38 points.
Bradley Beal, that's some nifty dribbling there.
The Clippers lead by 11. And it's Powell off the drive. And Powell with the stuff.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
For this. So. Real good.
Beal against Bogdanovich. And the basket by Beal. Beal's got 40 points.
And Beal finds a way to the bucket. How'd he do that?
And it's Leonard with the ball for the Clippers. 11-point game. Outside Harden. Pass to Powell. Back to Harden.
Oh, my God.
Clock at 6. Soft touch off the glass. Harden's got 30 points.
And this is vintage James Harden getting to his spots and just punishing the defense.
Oh, my God. I don't know why.
Bogdanovich against Beal. Can't cash it in from close range. The Clippers lead by 13. Here's Leonard.
The world is doing.
Oh, another one falls.
They get somebody
50 for the game. Just putting on a show.
All right. Kawhi way up on that finish for the putback. He read that miss so well and got himself in great position.
Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Harden with it. Outside Bogdanovich. Leonard outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Dunn's got 4 rebounds now. Durant against Leonard. Durant's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Clippers.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kawhi Leonard.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him. Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Berry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
They running with me. I don't know why he keep coming back over here. Everything, see that? All that. Just like that. Now, yeah, there you go.
Just gotta tighten up. Get him next time.
Yeah. See, there you go again. No, he did. All right, let's leave. They gave me that one. Did I get the last one?
Yeah,
I think I got that last one too. Really? That's something else. First thing I bought this around. Trying all these, put 7 rounds in with these. Y'all, okay, wait. See? Wait again. Wait again. See? Wait for this. Wait for this. I mean, like, go ahead. I gotta do something different. You know, I gotta do a different paper. You know, I gotta fill out a different paper. Go ahead. I got you. Go ahead. Yeah, wait for that. That's what I tried to tell you. Go ahead. Yeah, wait again. Right. Okay, there you go. There you go. Whoa, I got some chin. Yeah, I told you, come over here. Who's this nugget? Yeah, I gotta go. See you guys in the morning.